know what this is. And let me ask you this. When was the last time you installed brand new smoke detectors in your home? Or the smoke detectors that are in your home, when were they installed? How's the battery in there? You know how you have to change it every 6 months? Have you changed it recently? Well, this is your opportunity. This is the smoke detector from Samurai, the #1 selling smoke detector here at HSN. Here is one. You know what? Today, we're giving you a second smoke detector today. So you're getting 2 smoke detectors. They're nice and, well, there we go. Sometimes the door's open in the back. So these smoke detectors are easy to install, right? They're very sleek. They have advanced photoelectric sensor technology, but not only that, it's not only smoke that you have to worry about, but carbon monoxide. So today, I'm gonna add in carbon monoxide detector. Carbon monoxide is that gas that you can't smell, you can't taste, you don't hear it. Anytime there's anything burning in the house, anything that generates heat in the house can release carbon monoxide. You're getting all 3 today, something you have to have in your home anyways. You're gonna, can you see that, Rebecca? Can you see, what is that? Okay. If you're wondering what's going on right now, we've got a fly that just is hanging out with me here. So you're getting a 3-pack today. 2 smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detector from Samurai. You're getting everything you need to mount them on the wall, to stick them with the 3M tape on the wall here. Latest technology for peace of mind to keep you and your family safe. $74.99 today. 725-711 is your item number. Joe Harrison is here to tell us all about it.
Hey,
Joe.
Hey, me and the fly, we're both here. Thanks for having us during the show.
Yes. Welcome.
It's great to be here, especially when you talk about this type of product. Because for me, I get to talk about a lot of fun things here at HSN, but this is really something that could really impact your life and make a big savings for you. Because if this is what you have right now in your house, this bigger detector, they're great. However, they've been designed back in the 70s. You have almost 60 years of technology in here, old technology that's protecting your house. Now, what happens is there's a big sensor that's on the inside. It's an older sensor called an ion sensor. And what happens if you take a hot shower, this thing will go off. Yeah. What happens if there's a little bit of humidity in the air, this thing will go off. You get all these false alarms, and then it's got a battery compartment because you need to change the batteries every 6 months. And that's not me saying it, that's the manufacturer. Actually, on the back side, it says change the batteries every 6 months. When you see your Samurai, it is small, it is compact, it has a 10-year battery, not a 6-month battery, but this technology developed in the last 8 years. This technology is almost 60 years old. You have something from the 70s that's protecting your house, or you have something modern with that brand new photoelectric sensor. It knows the difference between humidity and a hot shower and then actual smoke that's in the air. That sensor that's in there is analyzing the air thousands of times per minute to make sure that if it detects smoke, boom, it is going to give you that instant alert. But because it's small, because it's compact, you can really put this in anywhere throughout the house. Now, when this version was first designed back in the 70s, the code for a house was one of these in the entire house. Now, if your house was built in the 70s, you probably have a couple of these. You may have added a couple over the years, but if you build a house today, the code is you should have a smoke detector in every bedroom of the house. If you don't have that, you really need to get this today. You should also have one in every hallway in your house. Another reason to get one today. You should also need to have one in every major living space. These are all codes if you're building a house because they're designed to keep your house safe. So there's really a reason to buy this today, and because it has a 10-year battery, you're not changing the battery every 6 months. You're not hearing those beeps in the middle of the night. Because Ty, that's a lot of things people get frustrated with. Yeah. It's 2 a.m. You're just trying to sleep. The smoke detector goes off. You're like, oh, it's just the battery. Right. Then what do? You take the battery out. And then you forget. And then you forget it. Forget it for a week, for a month, and then before you know it, you don't have a working smoke detector in your home. Right, and then you're not protected. I want you to look up at the smoke detector that's in your home. Is it starting to discolor? Something that discolor, it's time to replace it. If you look up at that smoke detector and you're wondering, I don't know when that was installed. I don't know how old that is. Now is your opportunity. I love presenting these because it's fun to talk about fashion and shoes and
and getting our nails done. I know that's why you guys shop with us, but every now and then I get to present you something that you're going to have to get anyways, and I'm making it easy for you because it's the 2-pack, and then you may not even have thought about carbon monoxide. Well, we're doing that for you as well, because carbon monoxide, they call it that silent killer because you can't see it, hear it, smell it at all. So all 3 of these today, that sale price will not last. We're able to do this for you today. $74.99 to have peace of mind for 10 years, to be covered. 2033 is what we're talking about. And when it comes to the installation, I know, I first looked at these and I thought, man, how am I gonna put those up in the right place? Where am I gonna put them? You're getting everything you need. Joe, maybe you can tell us, we get these home. What is the first thing we do?
Well, the first thing you're gonna do is, it's already complete as a kit, but you'll take the bottom off and you'll see there's a battery that's on there. There's a little plastic tab. Pull that plastic tab, that starts day 1. That is your 10-year battery, not 6 months, 10-year battery. As soon as you pull that off, that starts it right there. And you can even put the install date on, because time does go by pretty quickly. You'll know exactly when it's done. Now, as soon as you've got it, I always recommend hold down that test button. That way you know the circuit's complete, everything is great. Now it's gonna keep you and your family safe. Now that one, Ty just set off the smoke detector. If you notice, the carbon monoxide detector is different. When you click it again, it's fast, it's quick, and the reason why, Ty, is because what you mentioned, you can't see carbon monoxide. You can't smell it, you can't taste it. If you have a carbon monoxide alarm in your house, I have no idea where the carbon monoxide is, but when you hear that fast beep, it means just get out as soon as you can. Now with the smoke, they slowed it down a little bit, but still it's 85 decibels, extremely loud, that swooping sound, so everyone's going to hear it. But with smoke, it's a slower pace because you can see where the smoke is coming from. You can see the smoke on the other side of the house knowing, okay, I need to go this way. So they give you 2 different alarms, so if you're waking up in a panic, you can instantly know which one to do. Now all you have to do is, then with the base, you determine, how am I gonna mount this base to my house? If you have a screwdriver, no problem, we give you the screws right there. If you don't have a screwdriver, we give you 3M adhesive tape, and this tape is designed to hold within over 100 pounds and can handle temperatures over 500 degrees. So even in a fire, it's still gonna be hanging right there on the wall. Samurai really gives you quality components to make sure that you and your family are very safe. Now, as soon as you install this, like I said, you don't have to change the battery every 6 months. All you have to do is they recommend you test the battery every 6 months. You just hold down that button, like I just showed you. It'll run through the circuit, it'll run through the beep. The light will blink every once in a while as well to let you know it's functioning perfectly, but that is it. You are done, you are installed. The only other thing I have to say is, when you install these, make sure you put them 12 inches from the ceiling. You don't have to put them exactly on the ceiling, but 12 inches from the ceiling. Because we all have different ceiling heights, but make sure it's at least 12 inches from the ceiling, and that way, Ty, if it's carbon monoxide, if it is smoke, you are gonna get that very first alert right there, being able to let you know, it's time to get out of the house.
So the smoke detector and the carbon monoxide detector, are you saying 12 inches
12
from
inches,
the ceiling?
yeah, from the ceiling.
Okay, so this is something you're gonna have to grab anyways. You're gonna go to the home store, you're gonna look around, and there's gonna be a lot of different ones. There's gonna be a lot of different prices. You're gonna buy them individually. You're gonna wonder, there's a lot of different ways to install them. It gets a little overwhelming when you go to the home store. Right now, you're getting everything you need. 2 of the smoke detectors, I'm holding these 2 for you, and then the carbon monoxide. You're getting a 3-pack, everything you need for the next 10 years here. And it says it on the front here, if you can see there. See how on the front, smoke, carbon monoxide, so you know exactly which ones are which for the next 10 years to have that peace of mind that you and your family are protected. $74.99. After that first flexible payment, we're gonna ship these right out to you. If you don't know for sure that smoke detector in your home, when it was installed, replace it today. If you don't know where the carbon monoxide detector is in your home, or if you don't even have one in your home, you do now. So today is your day to get these $74.99. And Joe, I believe we just got these back. These sell out very quickly just for the reasons we're talking about.
You're exactly right. Since Samurai came here to HSN a few years ago, sold over 500,000 smoke detectors, half a million carbon monoxide detectors. It is the #1 selling smoke detector here at HSN. And this is all that Samurai does. They create home and safety items, fantastic company, fantastic brand, but it's quality because this really matters when it comes to your life. But like Ty mentioned, you got this type of smoke detector. If you're just changing the batteries out, this is what 10 years worth of batteries looks like. It cost me $92. I know it's a little bit different for everybody, but $92 for the batteries to put it into something that was designed in the 70s, where you save yourself some money and get modern technology that gives you that first warning, that has that new photoelectric sensor, knows the difference between heat and a true fire in your house. And like you mentioned, Ty, carbon monoxide, not a lot of people are protected against it. Most of us just have the smoke detectors, but anything that burns, anything that generates heat, ovens, stovetops, space heaters, your air conditioning units, even your car creates particles of carbon monoxide. And if you don't have the right type of air circulation, then bad things happen really quickly. So it's not code yet, but the U.S. Fire Administration is trying to get carbon monoxide listed as a building code because it really is becoming that critical of an issue.
Yeah, that's a good point to make. We all know smoke detectors, you must have them.
Absolutely.
They are code. Carbon monoxide is highly, highly recommended. So just because it's not code doesn't mean